tested, see how you felt. I mean, did you have an idea that you could go today?
Yeah, I kind of made it up a little bit. Made my mind up yesterday. Worked out. Felt good. Only thing that didn't feel good was my conditioning, but other than that, I felt good. So this morning they asked me, I said I'll be fine.
It looked like that out there today. Like, look, sometimes hands.
Just I was a little winded a couple times, but that's kind of like why I don't like. I'd rather just play through pain than take time off because I hate the process of, trying to get back. So.
So there's still pain?
No.
Oh, you're
no, just conditioning. I was saying. Yeah,
okay,
no
so you're 100% in terms of pain.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Was this something that you were playing with for a long time? Of the quad.
On and off. I mean, it was points in the season where it was bothering me, points where it wasn't. But over the last couple weeks, it just got to a point where I had to kind of like take a step back. I kind of had to be forced a little bit to chill out and get myself back right.
Because you're not someone who's missed games since you've been a Knick at all. I mean,
I missed 5 games in 3 years before this.
Yeah. And not only,
and 2 of it was,
right.
from my grandmother's passing, and 2 was COVID. So when it comes to actual injury, I only missed 1 game in 3 years. So unless I don't really like. I'd rather just play through the pain. But for this one, I kind of had to, like I said, force myself to sit down and take the time to get back right.
Was there any particular play that spurred it, or it just kind of gradually got worse over time?
Gradually got worse over time, but when I feel like I can't be myself out there on the court and do things that naturally I don't have to think twice about doing, then I feel like I'm kind of hurting the team more than helping. So I had to, like I said, sit back down and get myself healthy.
is this a good win? I mean, I know the Pistons don't have a great record, but you're on the road and everything. I mean, how do you characterize this?
It's a great win. Great win. Just to continue building what we're doing. Like you said, they don't have a great record, but they've been playing really good basketball and really playing hard. So these games are like never easy, obviously. So I mean, it was a good win for us. Any win's a good win.
Yeah, you talk about the conditioning, and I could see sometimes bad. We look like he's sprinting down the court just to take advantage of that.
Right.
But you come up with, I think, 3-4 big plays down the stretch offensively.
Right.
Do you feel like you had it in you, or
Yeah, I mean, usually like with things like that, like I feel it more in the beginning of the game, and then as the game goes on, my conditioning kind of kicks in. But like I said, I was fine. Like I was working with JB and telling him that he was like, bro, trust me, you'll be all right. Like and I was fine. So
When you were out missing the 3 games, did you see anything from the bench that struck you that maybe you hadn't noticed? Or
I mean, you always see things a little bit differently when you're playing versus not playing, even compared to watching film and not. So there's always things to learn. I'm always constantly observing of how I can improve, how I can help other people improve as well.
I know you're a half full guy before that, but with this injury, did you think about taking a little longer time off with so few games left and where you guys are?
I mean, it was it's always a consideration. But for me, like I love to play the game, regardless of playoff picture or not, regardless of whatever the situation was. So I never want to cheat the game. If I feel like I'm healthy enough to go out there and play and help my team out, regardless of a situation, I want to do that.
I think Tibbs mentioned tomorrow night. We'll see how he is. I mean, are you thinking it's the back-to-back? What's your?
I mean, right now I feel great, but wake up in the morning, see how I feel, and go from there.
All right.